Six Pack Sarah. I'm here today to do my Bring Back My Bar video. This is our promotion we do twice a year in January and July that since we have voted to come back that were previously retired are once again available. There's 25 cents, and so these are some of our more popular scents depending on who's voting, you know? So let's see what came back, and I don't have all the bars to smell, but I do have a few testers to go through, and I'm familiar with a couple scents, so we will talk a little bit more about those ones. Okay, so I thought I had found out a cool way to put images on the screen of what the Bring Back My Bar scents are, but it's not working. Things are going real wonky, so we're just going to do this verbally for you. Alright, first we have Ace. The description is definitely unexpected, tangerine and lavender enrobed in dark chocolate and sweet musky amber. All I know about this one is it's a sort of cologne or body care type of scent, but I don't remember anything about it in real life. I believe I had it back in the day, or at least knew what the tester smelled like, but it's been so long I don't remember. Next, Amber Road. Open a box of treasure handpicked from exotic lands to discover glowing red cedar and resinous incense. I don't remember this one at all either. Obviously with the cedar and incense it's going to be more of a deep or intense scent, but that's about all I know. Apple and oats. Rich, buttery oats, caramelized apple, and warm hints of cinnamon beckon straight from a farmhouse kitchen. So I got high off the tester of this one. I was a consultant when it was out. But I lined up all the testers and smelled what I thought, and this one completely underwhelmed me. I had no interest in it. But everyone talks about it and loves it, and I've even heard people say warm it, like it's much better on warm than cold. And now it's been a few years and I've developed a few more scent knowledge, so now I smell it and I'm like, okay, I see the potential. So I'm going to try this one, but I'm a bakery lover. Yeah, it's not super heavy on like a spicy cinnamon, but it does smell like, I think it does smell like what the description says. And in fact, it says buttery oats, and I do get a little bit of that butteriness. Not that it's going to smell like popcorn at all, but it's not a super spicy apple scent, but it seems like it's going to be warm and cozy, so I'll definitely try that one. Cactus Flower Lime is Zen beckons like a siren song from this crisp, meditative blend of lime mist, water lotus, green tea, and delicate aloe leaf. I have not tried this one, and it is not up my alley whatsoever. Candy Dandy, almost sweet enough to eat. Kids will go gaga for this delicious candy-scented concoction of mango, lemon drops, and creamy vanilla. I think I have had this one in the past, and a lot of people like the sweetness of it. It's kind of like a kid's type of sweet, but it's very well received by many people. I probably would like it, but I am gonna just pass on it anyway. Central Park Pralines, a decadent confection of rich roasted pecans, buttery caramel, and cinnamon sugar. I have tried this one in the past, but I don't have a tester or anything. My mom really likes it, and if I remember right, I didn't actually like it, which is weird because it's the type of scent I should like. But it might just be that I expect it to smell like something and it doesn't. But I think I'm going to give it another shot. Worst comes to worst, I'm sure my mom will take my bar from me. Coconut Flower. Graceful tropical blossoms meet luscious pineapple and the subtle scent of coconut milk. This is also not a me scent. I don't have a tester for it, but I'm not going to try it. but I don't tend to do pineapple. I don't tend to do coconut. I really don't tend to do tropical, except for a few exceptions. So we aren't going to try that one. Cranberry pumpkin spice. Sugared cranberry adds a sweet kick to baked pumpkin, delightfully infused with cinnamon spice. I did have this one when I got the fall collection that it came out in, and I think I remember liking it okay, but I don't remember much about it. My friend really loves it, and my mom said she's interested in it, and I might try it again. A lot of times pumpkin scents, can't even define what I don't like about them, but I like some, like farm stand pumpkin I like, so I don't know, but I might try that one anyway, just to see how I feel this year. We'll see. Next is Disney Belle Enchanted Rose. Write your own chapter. Rose petals, passion fruit, and sandalwood offer endless inspiration to those who dare to dream. I have the tester for this one. And I also wanted to note that licensed bars, like Disney bars, are $1 more. So they are a little bit higher cost for the licensing. I believe I had this, besides the tester, in a scent circle because it was really pretty and I thought my girls would like it. But I had to like hide it because it was too overwhelming for me just as a scent circle for like weeks. We didn't put it in our car. It was like just in our house closet or their toys or whatever. But yes, it's definitely rose. It's not a bad rose. It's just not what I like to smell very often. So that one's not for me, but it is a good rose. So that's nice. Exotic vanilla. Spice up your home with a blend of vanilla bean, jasmine, patchouli, and sandalwood. I think if they had left out the patchouli, I might try this one. But with the patchouli, I'm not going to be brave and spend my money on it. And I don't remember if it's this vanilla or the other one, but I've heard some people say this is on the light side, but it could be the other one. I'm not sure. Okay, Fiji flower. This was out in a summer collection that I didn't try, and I really rather regret not trying it, but that's okay. But it's currently in the catalog in the laundry line, which is really nice. People really like it in the laundry line. I did try it in the, what are these called? You know, the dryer discs. There we go. I got it. And I do enjoy it. I also got it in Scent Soft. We don't have Scent Soft anymore. This is our fabric softener. Funny because I don't do fabric softeners to begin with, but I thought I would try Scentsy's. I also don't like scented laundry. Everything else I have is scent free, but for a laundry scent, I do enjoy this. And let me just smell from here too. So as for a scent, I didn't describe it. It's a vivid lei, delicately crafted with pink plumeria and pear blossom, wraps around an air of apple. So it's definitely has that apple for me, and I'm sure the pear blossom, but it's not like super tropical or super floral. They all come together really nicely. So I think I'm gonna try a bar, but I'm hesitant because I don't always translate well from one product to another. So I might not care for it in home fragrance, but we can always try. Because I do enjoy the scent. The only issue I would say is, you know how when you use fabric softener, you have to clean out kind of the gunky bits? Like I can smell it on my hands now from using it today. And it just reminds me of having to clean out my washing machine. And it's not the best scent memory to think of. But that's really not about the scent at all. That's just my own personal interaction with it. Alright, Grapevine is somewhere between grape juice and Cabernet. I don't think I've tried this. Maybe far in the past I did smell a tester or something, but I don't think I've ever purchased it. And it sounds decent. I've tried a couple grape scents recently, and I have the Willy Wonka one still. So I'm just not feeling like I'm going to reach for a grape scent, so I'm going to pass on it. Who knows, it could be the next best grape scent, but I'll just have to live without it. Linger is pink grapefruit, sugared apple, lavish praline, and flirty marshmallow swirl create a fragrance that says stay. This one is really intriguing to me, and I think it would be a really pretty bedroom scent or just cozy day scent. Although I'm not sure that I'm going to actually purchase it, but it does sound really good. But I've never tried it that I remember, except for possibly way back in the day when there was testers, and I wasn't obsessed with figuring out if I loved all of them back then. Next is Luxe Vanilla. Soft tones of musk, cyclamen, and jasmine blend with the delicate scent of vanilla. This is the other one that maybe was just a light scent for someone, I don't remember. I think I do enjoy jasmine, so both of these vanillas intrigue me, but I'm also not a huge fan of like body care as home fragrance, although there are a few that I enjoy for that purpose, but I'm not probably going to risk that one. Okay, Marshmallow Mint. This is buttermint and marshmallow make merry beneath an amber veil. I definitely love marshmallow mint. I'd had it in the past in bar form and I really liked it. I have in a few videos talked about it recently because I found a really old bar in my husband's stash, and it was so old I was like, I'm taking this back and I'm warming it, and now it's back so I can get some new bars. It's definitely a good soft mint. It's not like peppermint in your face because it's buttermint, and then add in the marshmallow and the amber. It's just a nice cozy mint, really. Mums and Marigolds. The sunny scent of summer marigolds, rosy rhubarb, and earthy cedar and musk. The first half of that makes me really want to try it, but the cedar and musk, not so much. But I don't actually know what that one is firsthand. Pistachio ice cream. Pistachio cream and coconut garnish vanilla meringue. This one, in the past, I definitely would have just stayed away from because of the coconut. But I'm really liking pistachio right now, so I think I'm going to try that one. I've heard it doesn't smell coconutty, but I pick up on coconut more than most people, even when it's not there. So we'll have to see how I feel about that one once I get it. Prickly pear and agave. Prickly pear and agave are sweet as a desert sunset behind a dreamy veil of sheer petals. I do have a tester for this one, and the green is turning a little, but I like this more than I thought I did. Like, I remember having it before and going, nope, not gonna do that. It's softer than some of the other like cactus type scents that Scentsy has done recently, so it's very intriguing, especially as a bathroom scent. So yeah, it's on the softer side as far as like it's not sharp, but it's green, but still sweet. Okay, next is red pear and pomegranate. Sweet tart notes of pomegranate and rhubarb are polished by crisp, energizing red pear. I don't think I've tried this one at all either. One of my friends really likes it, and I could try it, but I'm not like super drawn to it. Next is rosemary mint. Soothing mint and tea tree cool over soft, vitalizing rosemary. I definitely remember liking this one. Last time it was back for Bring Back My Bar, which has been a while. I grabbed a few and I wasn't heartbroken when I was gone, but I'll definitely be excited to get some more because I really liked that one. Next is Seashore, a breath of ocean air, dappled with salted grapefruit and sweetened just so by hints of pink ginger, lemon zest, and vanilla bean. The name Seashore turns me off because I don't usually do sea-type scents, but then I read the description and I was like, well, that might be pretty good, but I've watched the reviews and it's interesting. It's basically what I've heard. It's not really like Scentsy's other sea type scents or ocean scents. And I'm wondering if it's the pink ginger that's really making it different for people. But it doesn't sound like it's a citrus scent, even though it has grapefruit and lemon zest. So I'm not sure on that one. Next is strawberry taffy. This one automatically intrigued me because I'm trying to figure out which strawberry scents I do like. And the scent notes are nostalgic notes of vanilla taffy folded with strawberry puree beckons straight from memory lane. And so I was going back and forth listening to videos. Do I want to try this or not? And it's kind of hit and miss of whether people like it or not. But I was going through my testers to find ones that I have, and I was like, oh, I have it. I can actually smell it. And I do think I will get a bar. It reminds me of the scent Strawberry Champagne Truffle. You might have seen that one on my channel, but it's not been around for a while. But that one's a little lighter than I think this one's going to be. That one was a pretty light background scent, but I enjoyed it for that because when it was out, I didn't want anything strong during the summer when it was super hot and sticky at our house. So I would put on that one and be just fine. So this smells like a similar profile, but a little bit brighter and stronger. So yeah, I will try that out. I don't know that it'll be club worthy, but I think it'll be nice to have. Summer holiday. Steal away to a sunny isle bursting with lush plumeria, tiger lily, and sweet orange, softened by vanilla and radiant amber. I also found out that I have this one. There's a few summer scents, some like they start with the word summer, and I couldn't keep them straight, so I didn't realize I had this one, but I was excited to have it. And I can't decide on it. It almost smells like what I like about Barefoot Beach and scents like that, but I think it's a little more coconutty. Like a little bit more, someone somewhere has put on a coconut sunscreen, but it's not super strong, but it's decent. I think I will be fine with just using Barefoot Beach though, even though it's okay, it's decent for me. I think that will be fine for my life. Alright, almost done. Tahitian Black Orchid. A seductive tapestry of black orchid, dark plum, coconut milk, and white rose weaves a mysterious tale full of sweet surprises. This one seems to have pretty good reviews over the YouTube community. It's kind of interesting, and I think some people are liking it but thinking it might be light, which sometimes is really nice for a bedroom. It doesn't look like something that's me enough to try, but I do think it's in general a crowd pleaser, especially if you like scents that are slightly body care and kind of cozy romantic. You could try that. And then the last scent is Winter Wonderland. This is described as exhilarating blast of a frosty mint breeze. First, I love this scent. I had it back in the day. It was one of my very first Scentsy scents, probably when I hosted my very first Scentsy party and got more than a couple bars. I was able to get a few things and fall and winter stuff. Had that, really enjoyed it, and then like it didn't come back the next year or something like that. It didn't stick around for a super long time. And that's when Whiteout came out, so I would mix that with Iced Pine and feel like I had the same vibe. So that's what I remember doing, at least. And so when it would show up for Bring Back My Bar, I would vote and I would vote and I would vote and nothing would happen. But I don't know if it's because I said something to some people in the wax community who were voting, and even some YouTubers, but somehow it got into the top 25 and actually made it, and like nobody else almost knows what it smells like, so it's like a surprise for everyone. I would say the description is definitely underrated. Like, it's not just mint, in my opinion. It's definitely minty, yes. But like I said, I used to mix it with iced pine because I thought that made it, like, whiteout to me was more minty, and um, this made it closer to it being authentic to Winter Wonderland. Anyway, so I have a bar because I think it was 2 summers ago. When it didn't win. I bet you it didn't win. Bring back my bar. So I went on the black market. I don't know, eBay or something, and purchased one. The clamshells are even like thinner. Let's compare. The clamshells are even like not as tall as they are now. Like, it was before a clamshell change happened. So they were slightly different sizes, but overall the same, shape. Anyway, so I was able to use that. I think I used it for the next 2 winters, if I remember right. The clam it still smells like it, but it's pretty light. But anyway, I kept it because I was so happy with it. But I got these 2 testers. I actually got these before the bar. Like, I was so desperate for this scent. I bought random old testers that I didn't even know if they were legit. But I really like it. Anyway, I actually had 3. I used 1. These are not the easiest to get the wax out of, but it works. Anyway, so Winter Wonderland. Again, you do need to like mint, but it is a softer mint than even Perfect Peppermint or it's definitely not Peppermint Rush at all. If you liked whiteout or kind of liked whiteout, I would definitely go for this. There's like pine in the background, very lightly, but it's there. I don't know. Again, these testers are super duper old. So I'm really excited to be able to get an actual new bar and experience it for real life again. So those are the 25 Bring Back My Bars and my thoughts on them, mostly on the ones I am familiar with. But I hope you enjoyed that. And let me know if you are buying any Bring Back My Bars or if you're on the fence on any like I am. It's hard to make those decisions. I'm glad they are giving us 2 extra weeks this year. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.